How's it going, everybody, on the Music City Drive-In YouTube channel? My name is Jack. I am a writer for Music City Drive-In, and welcome back to another bite-sized review with Jack. And I wish we were here under better circumstances. The first two that we did were great. We did Luca and Black Widow, two fantastic movies that I really did enjoy. Well, today we're talking about a bit of a stinker. I hate to say it, and one of my least favorite movies of the year, actually, if I had to say that. We're talking about the Forever Purge. I've had a very subpar kind of relationship with this franchise. I've liked maybe one of them, and then some of the others I'm like, they're fine, but this one's just a stinker, and I think let's just kind of hop into it, because like I said, these reviews are bite-sized. They're not that long. I will hit some of the good first just to get it out of the way. I think the suspense is fine. I mean, it's kind of easy to build suspense with a film like this in this franchise. Suspense is very easy to come about because of the situations that our characters are put in. I mean, that's fine. The performance by Adela Reguera, I'm gonna butcher it. I'm sorry. I believe is how you say her name. It's actually good. It's actually pretty nice. It gives some nice fresh emotion to this franchise. I don't usually think the performances are really great in these films. I think the characters are really dull. I think Frank Grillo may be the only person that has given a good performance in here besides her, and she was good. I enjoyed what she brought to the film. It's maybe one of the most pleasant parts of the film. And then the last good is there's some cinematography that I liked. I think that there's this one-shot take that goes through the streets of El Paso. It's pretty cool, but that's really as far as it goes, and that's kind of as far as the positives go as well. The writing here is an absolute utter mess. It just is not good. It really just is not. And this franchise really does have a track record of pushing that line between political and too political, and here it crossed that line tenfold. This is a platform for political themes and messages to just be shoved into a viewer's face. That's what this is. Now, are the themes or messages good? Yeah, they're talking about equality. They're talking about, including different types of people into the world and into society, and treating everyone fairly. I mean, like, those are good, and they're good to the level, but when it's executed so poorly and it's written so poorly, it feels sour. It feels I don't even know. It just feels out of place. The dialogue here is so not like anyone would ever talk. It's just ridiculous. The performances are not good either. The way that certain characters are written are bad. Just bad. And I was left feeling uninspired. Like, they want to inspire you to make change, but here I was left with a sour taste in my mouth, and I just very uninspired. This film is just a mess. There's nothing to grip onto. There's no characters to really root for. The duo that we are meant to root for in the end are some of the most unlikable people I've ever met, so there's no way I would root for these characters in the end. And I left feeling very unsatisfied and legitimately felt like I kind of wasted 2 hours of my life. And I don't really like to ever say that with films, because I know how hard it is to make films. But when you got a script that is this politically driven and just be-all, end-all shoving politics in your face, this is not the place for that. This is the movies. This is not a town hall or a public forum. That's not what this is. This is the movies. And yes, you can sprinkle undertones of some political themes in here, and a lot of times it actually works really well. That's not what was done here. What was done was a literal shoving themes and ideas into your face and telling you need to consume it or you're not going to get anything out of the film. And that's not how I want to consume my ideas or my themes or anything like that. I don't want them shoved down my throat, and that's what was done here. Yeah, that was a lot. I gave this a 65 out of 100. It's not a great movie. I gave the writing a 4 out of 10, which is by far the lowest I've ever rated any movie on writing, by far. Maybe not. There's maybe one other that I can think of that I rated lower, but I just was left uninspired. I was left with a sour taste in my mouth, and if you want to go watch it, sure. If you're a fan of the franchise, go ahead, but I can't in my right mind recommend this to anyone. It's just not great. It's just not great, but I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments, what did you think of the Forever Purge? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know why. Maybe you can convince me to think a different way. I don't know, but I was left really sour. The taste in my mouth is not great. right now. But that is pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the Music City Drive-In YouTube channel. Also, check out all of my stuff. My links are down below in the description. If you want a full review of this, I did about a 10-minute review on my channel. You can go check it out if you want. But that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.